All right, what's going on, guys? We got a, I don't know what year this is. It's like a 2010, 2011 Chrysler Town Country. Customer states that's a crank no start. What happens though is every once in a while it'll run, and then the vehicle just sometimes won't run, and sometimes it has extended cranks, and then it'll finally fire. So we confirmed the crank no start. We are just going to check and see if we got some fuel pressure, because yes, he is correct. These things do have that issue, but not all the time. So we're going to see. If we got fuel pressure here, I do not. Okay, fuel pump relay. Probably internal of the TIPA module, so fuse 25, so M25, which is on the TIPM. If that has power, that tells me the relay is working. So let's go check that. Fuse 25, which is a 20 amp. Might have to leave this out here and do a key turn on. All right, so M25. Yeah, fuel pump. So M25, where's M25 on here? M25 is right next to this K9. That's this 20 amp right here. All right, let's go do a key on. I have to just leave that there. Key on, cranking, no power on that fuse. So I definitely got no power coming out of that relay. Let's see actually which side. We should get a ground back feed into this. Yep, we got it right there. So this side of the fuse is our ground circuit going through the pump. So this here should be getting power when we crank the vehicle. So let's just put that right next to that. Go ahead. All right, you're good. Yeah, so when this thing's got power, it can't feed the pump, so it's losing it internal of the fuse box. All right, you can shut that key off. All right, let me show you what I'm talking about here, guys. Ooh, I almost fell. All right, so on this fuse right here, this M25, with the fuse installed, there's no power on here. So that's a direct hot at all times bus bar through this relay, okay? This is your control side of the relay coming from the, whatever this is, the PCM or the TIPM there. Look, it should be the PCM. Yep, that's PCM. So this is your PCM ground control. This is a fuse coming from fuse 37. We know that that fuse is good because we get power on this M25 side of the fuse when the fuse is out. So that tells me that we probably can't control this load. So let's grab a test light, a bigger test light, and tap into this side of the fuse. When he cranks it, I don't think it's going to light. If it doesn't light, that tells us this relay inside this TIPM is bad. So let's get a headlight bulb and let's go do that real quick. All right, so test the light. Light works good. Okay, so we're going into the relay side of the fuse, not the fuel pump. And we're just going to clamp this onto there. And that bulb should light when we turn this on, but if it can't carry the load, it's not going to. So let's go check. You just see the headlight bulb there? For nothing. All right, so that light doesn't light. So that tells us that the fuel pump relay inside that TIPM is dead. All right, I got approval from the customer, so now we're gonna go ahead and take care of this. What do I need? 13. Let's go get it done. Show you guys how to do this. So let's get the battery out of the way. I don't know if I need it fully out of the way, but we're gonna do it anyway. It's probably a little windy on the recording. Sorry about that, but it's windy out today. Battery. Okay. So here's our tip'em. It's full. I like when that happens. There we go. Now we've got access to what we need. So here's our wire, our harness. So 30 is red. 87. So these two are our load side. Black and white are our control side. So what we do here is we take this black, put a heat shrink connector on, and then we take this brown wire right here. Let's get this opened up. Sorry, I just punched you guys in the head there. Sorry, it's windy. Everything's flying around me. All right, so brown is our PCM control, which is brown and orange. Pin 10, just confirm it, brown and orange. Pin 10, dark brown and orange, next to a brown and white. Yep, next to the brown and white, which is pin no, 9, 10, this one. Dark blue and orange, sorry. Dark blue and orange, pin 10. See, I almost screwed that up. Dark blue and orange is right here. That's our control. So we're gonna take this side of the line. Gonna open this up. You take this.
Video?
Yep, YouTube.
Oh, you got a channel, yeah?
Yeah. So we're filming this.
What channel? What's your channel?
The company name, 3T's Mobile.
Wow.
All right, so that's our control. We don't need that. But what we need to do, so we don't have any issues, we're gonna take a little piece of heat shrink onto this wire. That's not big enough heat shrink. This is, I need my torch. Ooh, break in my face. So we're gonna take this heat shrink and cover this off because we don't want anything to get on it, Granted, we're not using it, but we don't want it to work its way up into the TIPM for any other circuits or anything like that. So clean that up real good. All right, that was connector 5. I don't think I need anything else on connector 5. I do. Pin 38 is pink and something. So let's go pin 38. Yep, pink and light green. That's the ignition control. So that's the other side of the control side of the relay. This one, though, we cannot just cut off. We need to tap into it. So pin 38 is pink and light green. So 38 is going to be, so that was that one. So that's the other side towards the top. Is it this one in my hand? Yeah, it's this one right here. Pink and light green. Okay. So what we're going to do with this one, just confirm that's 38 before I do anything else. See if I can read it. Yep, pin 38. So this one requires a little bit more delicacy here. So just cut there. Strip that side back. That side back. Then what we're going to do is take this into here. I don't like that one. Go with a blue, a little bit bigger. A little long. That off. Actually, I'm going to double that over itself. And there we go. There's connections. Let's heat shrink. These have glue in them, so that will be weather tight. Okay, that's good. Now we can close this one up because we're done with connector 5. Where's the damn end of the tape? This is fabric tape. It doesn't melt. So let's get back to where we were. So I screwed up, and I do apologize for that. Oh, lots of menus. So the black wire wasn't supposed to go there. The blue wire is supposed to go there. And this is the one I need to put my fuse on. So I guess I could actually put the fuse. Yeah, we'll put the fuse here. That's a good place for it. Yeah, that's good. Let's put the fuse here, because that's what's going to come out of the relay and go to the fuel pump, and that's where I want it fused. Let's do that. And then this. going to go onto here. Which goes to our fuel pump. Dark blue and orange. Yep. Fuel pump module feed. That goes in there. Okay, now we're done screwing that up. Let's reheat shrink this. Okay. All right, wind. Sorry, there's a ton of wind out here today, guys. Probably sounds like crap. Alright. There we go. Now we fixed that. Averted that crisis. Okay, dark blue and orange. Dark blue and orange on the wiring diagram comes out of the relay to a 20 amp fuse. It goes to the pump. Dark blue and orange. So we're correct now. Would have found that out before when the relay didn't work, but glad I found it now before I put everything together. A dummy. It happens. As long as you're man enough to say you made a mistake. A lot of people on here are not. Okay. Outstanding. All right, so that's done. Now we need to go hook up the black in the correct place, which is going to be connector 1, pin 40. So we're going to do the same here. Ow. All right, so this brown wire. That's the line we need. I don't need to do it this way, but I am doing it this way because it's how I want to do it. So get over it. So much wind. I don't really need to hook it back into this, but we're going to because I just want to. It's the way I want to do it. Doesn't have anything else to control but that internal relay, so. Okay. That's good. I'll just put that loom back on those wires, and then we'll tape up the connector on the outside. All right, that's all done. So let's get all this put back together. Make sure our fuse can be in a place where we can access it. So we got the box back in. So our relay is gonna sit right here in my hand. And our fuse is here, covered. And everything's all insulated, heat shrinked, and put back together. So our main feed is just gonna come from right here. So I'm gonna use one of these heat shrinks. That should fit good there. Kind of like a battery terminal. Okay, so we need to put our main lug back on. And then this is our relay main feed. And that's it. Okay, everything's installed. Let's get the battery put back in and then we'll test before we try to fire. So, looking for ground. Mainly the only thing I'm looking for here is ground going through the pump and coming back up, which is this one right here. So we're lit. And then obviously the red here is going to be power, which comes from here. All right, so power there. And then we got the two sides. So we need to confirm that in run, we should have power on this line right here, which we do. There's power. So then this one here, we're going to be looking for ground on that when I turn the key. I don't know if we're going to see that together. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to see that when I turn the key. Hey, Tony. Okay, I think he just went inside. All right, let's get an extension. We're just going to use our multimeter lead. Okay, so this is the one we're looking for, ground. And this is what we're watching. Right here, we'll put it kind of in a shadow. And of course, it's still kind of at a place where I can see it. All right, so we're looking for that to light up when I turn the key. Can't reach the key. Okay, so there you go. There's our control. So I feel comfortable putting the relay in. So here's our relay. Pull this out of the way. So nice covered insulated relay. It's definitely not in the best of spots, but this is what we got, right? Can't see anything. Okay, hit this here.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I like the color of it.
Let's get this over here.
Color.
All right, we're ready. Let's fire this thing. There we go. We're running. Well, there you have it. 2011 Chrysler Town Country. Tip-em, internal relay failure. That's how you screw up putting the relay in and then fixing your mistake when you pay attention. So we're going to let this run for a little bit, make sure everything's okay because we have the battery disconnected and all that's fine. So that's those wiring relays. Those relays and those wiring kits, I get them on Amazon. They're actually a really good brand. They're not a cheap junk brand. So I keep them on the truck. for issues like this, because the Fords do it and these Chryslers do it. So keep them on your truck. Double check your wiring, because every car is different. But other than that, this is done, and the customer's back on the road, and it's safe, and it's the same exact kit that comes from the dealer. So that's it. We're out of here. We'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching.
What do you